Tanner, when you look at how the stuff was playing tonight, recently Dave Roberts has talked about how you've been working through a few things, trying to be not so predictable. It seemed like you were doing that. Did it feel like that for you as you were navigating through their lineup just until that last pitch?
Yeah, I definitely made the wrong pitch selection on that, and it cost us again, and I'm tired of it happening. It's kind of, baseball hates me right now.
I know it's frustrating, but can you at least look at kind of how things have been happening? Do you feel like you're at least moving in the right direction in regard to how the stuff is playing and not kind of being in the same spot in the zones?
Yeah, I mean, just keep making terrible pitch selections right when it matters, and it's costing us every time, so it's not fun.
These kind of close losses, like just as a team, how frustrating are these? Especially?
They suck. For everyone that threw tonight, it was great, and then for that to happen, it just sucks. It feels terrible, and I don't know, I have to figure it out because baseball hates me right now.
Is there anything that you've been trying to work on at least to kind of get away from this feeling?
Get outs, and it hasn't worked, so got to keep grinding.
Shohei, we know you found out that you'd be stepping in to take this start this afternoon. Just how did that, whether impact your routine, or how did you kind of feel going into this start, knowing that originally the plan was for you to have the start on Monday?
緊急登板が決まり、今日のその気持ちっていうのを振り返ってもらって、もちろん月曜日に向けての登板に調整してたと思いますが、今日の登板の準備っていうのはどうでしたか？
そうです。最後にも昨日キャッチボール、強めのキャッチボールはやってたので、今日来た感じ、体調も良かったですし、午後2時ぐらいですかね、連絡来ましたけど、いけそうだったので、いけるよっていう返事をしました。
I was able to get my high intensity, catch play in yesterday, so I felt pretty good coming in today, and I got I was contacted around 2 o'clock and was told if I could potentially start today.
You've been feeling just a bit under the weather. How much has that impacted you, whether it's been on the hitting side or even in your outing today, in which we knew it was going to be a shorter one?
ちょっと体調不良っていうところで、そのバッティング、ピッチングにどう影響するのかなと、何か感じてましたかと。
今日は比較的もう治り際だったので、体調的にはピッツバーグよりは全然良かったですし、ピッツバーグの1試合目2試合目ぐらいがやっぱり一番きつかったので、今日はそこまででもなかったかなと思います。
I actually felt really good coming into the game today. Probably the worst I felt was Game 1 and Game 2 in Pittsburgh, and started to feel a lot better my last day in Pittsburgh.
How frustrating have the offensive struggles been, and what can you guys do to try to generate more at the plate right now?
打線の不振にフラストレーションを感じていると思いますけども、改善策っていうのは何かありますか？
全員がやっぱりいろいろ試しながら、いろいろ工夫しながら改善しながらやってる中でやっぱり結果が出てないので、フラストレーションもたまりますし、もっとやりたい、もっと結果を出したいという気持ちが先行しすぎて、オフェンスでは空回りしている状態が続いているのかなと思っています。
I think we as individually trying to find ways on our own to make sure that we're just hitting better than we are, and I think the side effect of that is that we're a little bit too a little too eager, and a little putting too much pressure on ourselves, and I think in a sense that's really hurting us more than helping us.
Obviously the frustration is building, the results are not ideal. What's just kind of the feel as you guys are trying to make things happen? Does it feel like the pressure is building?
I mean, going into every game we feel confident and good, and then I figured I was going to get talked to after this game, and I was trying to come up with some answers, and sometimes you just don't have the right answers. I'm just not going to sit here and give some cliches. We're just not playing very good. Our pitching was great tonight. Offensively, we were not good. So there's no sugarcoating this. We need to figure this out and figure this out quick.
Does it feel like the offensive struggles can compound in a sense where you kind of feel the pressure to make up for the previous game and stuff like that?
About pressure, I think hitting's contagious. When you're going well, things can just go, and then when things aren't going well, things aren't going well. We didn't really have that many opportunities tonight. That would have been massive 2-out hits against 98-mile-an-hour sinker ballers and all that stuff. So just we couldn't really get anything going today, and we haven't for a while. So I truly have no answers. Tomorrow we just got to come in here and game plan against Trevor Rogers and try and give our best effort.
Can you ever imagine this team losing 4 straight to last place team?
It's just the way we're losing. You know, it doesn't matter who we're playing. I mean that's for you guys to write last place and stuff. It's just not how we view it. Just not scoring runs. It's just not who we are. Like we're not getting anything going. We're not getting the hits. It's just you get to the point where it's glaring at what we need to do. So I mean, we can sit here after every game and talk about what we need to do. It's just we got to do it. So there's not, like I said, I mean, we all know what we have to do in here, and we better start doing it quick.
Do you have a new appreciation for what Shohei Ohtani can do when he's 5 hours before the game?
Well, I mean, yeah, and you can see him. He's exhausted after an inning or two. It's muggy. He's still not healthy. He's still sick. He gave it his all. I mean, it's amazing what he's doing. He's throwing 100, 101. I mean, we'll be saying this every year about Shohei Ohtani until he retires. He's a unicorn. He pitched great. He gave it all, everything he had in that 4th inning to get out of it, and Anthony got us out of that too. But nothing to show for it.
Let's start with Dalton. How is he doing? We saw that he's on crutches. The team announced that he's got a contusion in that right leg. But how is he doing, and what does this mean just for the catching position moving forward?
Yeah, it got him really pretty good. We had X-rays. X-rays, fortunately, were negative. He's going to get a CT scan tomorrow morning just to kind of dig a little deeper on it. Yeah, he's pretty banged up right now. So I think until we know more, it's obviously he's not going to be in there tomorrow. So I guess it's adding him to the day-to-day list. And, Ben will catch tomorrow. We're going to bring another catcher just to see if there's a potential IL for Dalton.
When you look at things, the frustrations building up, the emotions are building up. With a loss like this, it's a tough one. I know we've talked about with Tanner Scott, just that predictability. What do you see from this game? Because pitching was excellent. It just really was that one pitch to end the game.
Yeah, no, that was, I thought tonight he threw the ball well. It was one of those things that you got count leverage on a guy, and you've got to expand and go for the swing and miss. And I just thought right there he just didn't make a good pitch, and the guy put a good swing on it. But I think in totality, I thought the stuff was good. But yeah, the one pitch when you get 1-2, and you make a bad pitch, he made us pay.
You guys scored in just 2 of the last 29 innings you guys have played. Like, how does that sort of happen, especially with the names that you have in that lineup?
It's sort of on repeat right now. I don't know the answer. I know each day guys come in fresh, prepared, and expecting a different result. But we just haven't been able to string hits together and put up a crooked number and get a lead. So again, it's not from lack of effort. They're trying, but yeah, we're just not getting it done.
How much do some of these close losses, especially when they stack up on each other, kind of take out of the team? And how tough is it to kind of bounce back from them, especially with kind of the kind of rut you guys are in right now?
It's certainly tough, but you have to bounce back. You got to keep fighting, and believing that it's going to turn. And so I've said it. The last 2 weeks, no one's going to feel sorry for you. So you've got to be proactive, expect different results, and keep competing. You've got to be a pro and make it happen. And that's all you can do. This is our team. We got guys coming back, but for the next few days, this is who we got. And so we're going to run out the guys and expect to score some runs and win a baseball game.
Is Will Smith making enough progress that he could be an answer sooner because of this?
He's doing everything he can. Definitely not, hasn't picked up a bat yet, so tomorrow is certainly not in play. Sunday, but it's day to day, and don't want to count him out, but you also got to give him a chance to have some success, and understanding that the situation's a situation, but you still got to make sure you take care of Will as well.
Are you pleased at least to see how Ben Roitvet was able to step in and just kind of handle the back end of this game when Dalton went out?
I was. I thought, I think he catches the ball really well, so that was really good to see. Yeah, I mean, it was good to have him, and I thought he did a nice job with the pitchers that came in, and the bullpen did a nice job, and I thought Shohei, on short notice, did a fantastic job, and I thought we did a nice job tonight of preventing runs.
Do you ever think you'd be sitting here talking about this team losing 4 straight to last place teams?
No, but it's baseball, and that's why you play, and those guys want to win just as bad as we do. So it really doesn't matter where you play, who you play. It's kind of how you're playing, and we got to concern ourselves with ourselves, right? And tomorrow, we've got Yosh going tomorrow, and I feel good about kind of the guys that we have available, and we need a good one from him. And Rogers has been throwing the baseball well, so it's not going to be a picnic, but you just got to continue to grind and keep fighting.
Shohei said he wanted to complete the 4th inning. He wanted to face the last hitter. How did you come to the decision to take him out?
I just felt that the pitch count was high. Initially I was thinking 4 and 60 for him. He was north of that. Even leading up to that inning, the 4th inning, there was a lot of stress and a lot of high velocity pitches. And for me, I'm not going to risk him just to get another hitter where we have a guy that's fresh that I felt needs to be able to get those lefties out. And so, if it was a normal situation where it wasn't, short notice, then I would have let him get that hitter. But we'll have time to push him, though.